Did you know that today, November 15th, is America Recycles Day? It's important, just like always, to recycle. Recent changes to what can and cannot be put into our recycle roll cart has been a bit confusing for many of us. So, in honor of America Recycles Day, let's relearn what we can recycle in Marion County.
All across America, Americans are celebrating the fact that they can recycle. But you know, here in Oregon, we recycle every day. So I think every day's Recycle Day. You know, there have been some changes in the recycling program lately. We need to talk about those and kind of think about what can and can't go into the recycling bin. We often talk about recycling right. If we recycle right, the materials we put in our recycling roll cart can be turned into new materials. For example, paper and cardboard, incredibly valuable materials because it has fiber that can be turned into other paper products. So for example, if you got a cardboard box, you can always put it into your roll cart. You might have to break it up into smaller pieces, but put it in there. Just about any of these other paper items that are listed here, for example, envelopes, you can put those in there. Newspapers, old newspapers, put in there. Copy paper, right there, put it in the roll cart. Old paper bags, once they're used up, zero box. So when we think about plastics, that's one that's very important because plastics need to be really clean and dry before you put them in your roll cart. The plastics that we're looking for now that have markets are plastic bottles and jugs. For example, a jug like this, laundry soap jug, absolutely incredibly valuable. It's got a lot of material in it. Put that in your roll cart. Water bottles, any kind of plastic bottle that's 12 ounces or bigger, you can put it into your roll cart. You could also get a dime for this one. Here's another type of bottle. If it's a bottle, you can put it in there. All of those, again, need to be clean and dry before you place in there. Those are the only kind of plastics you can put into your recycling roll cart. I should probably mention before there were other types of plastic materials that we did put in the roll cart. For example, peanut butter jars or any kind of plastic jars. The problem with those things is a lot of times they have contamination in them because they've got old food no matter how hard you scrub. So it's best that you don't put those in there because they can't be recycled in the markets. Another one were the kind of tubs, for example, like a sour cream or a yogurt container. Those also do not have a market here in the area, so we can no longer recycle those as well. If they get new markets for them, we'll add them back on, but for now, let's recycle right. The last area I'd like to talk about are metals. We've made it very simple. When it comes to metals, it's just cans. Now you can put in soda cans or metal tin cans that you might have in your kitchen. And tops need to be removed unless they are attached like this. Does it matter if we still have the paper on it? That's up to you. You can either pull it off and take the paper and recycle it, or leave it on, and when it gets recycled, this will actually burn off with the metals when it gets smelted down into new materials. Other metals can be taken to directly to a place that collects metal materials, like out at the transfer station, the Salem-Keizer transfer station or North Marion. But otherwise, only cans in the blue recycling bin. If you do that, you're recycling right, you're making the system work, and it's going to protect jobs and our environment. Keep up the good work, America.
If at any time you are unsure of what can be recycled and where, visit mcrecycleguide.net. You can either type in an item or use the provided list to find out if and where it can be reused or recycled. Celebrate America Recycles Day every day. Remember to recycle right.